Still love you.
Hey, guys, I'm going to let Trevor Steele go ahead and open this thing up. Go ahead, Trevor. Let's do it.
Let's go, baby. I don't know what the name of this thing is, but we're about to do it. Trevor Steele, Ron Rusgraves, and the Patrick Clark in the house. There's your intro.
What is going on, guys? That's the opener right there, Ron. I don't know. You can't top that one.
Ron can't say anything because I may have made fun of him right before we went live and said Ron talks too much. So he's not.
That would be the funniest podcast. I just say nothing while you two guys talk.
People would know you lost a bet.
All right, guys.
This is your show. Give us something.
I got to hit this in here, guys. Don't forget the CETA thing, guys, and September 25th, 26th, and 27th. And I've got a special. PM me if you want to come into the CETA thing at the right price. Just PM me. I'll get you into a special group where you guys can get some special pricing on that. It is in Reno, Nevada. So this is going to be a lot of West Coast guys. I don't expect these guys from the East Coast to be flying out to Reno. Since you can't get a direct flight from the East Coast to Reno, you're going to have to wind up going through Vegas or Los Angeles or my hometown, Phoenix. And then the good news is CETA will be back in Orlando, Florida next year at the same property they were at this year. Did you go down to Orlando this year, Pat? Did you check it out?
No.
Yeah, one of the best shows, I guess, they've ever had joined together and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Cool. You made the CETA show in 2011, though, when we had it in Charleston, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was a pretty successful show. So here's the deal, guys. Everybody knows I'm Ron Musgraves, obviously, because you're watching and it's on my channel. This is Trevor Steele. Both these boys here are from South Carolina. Pat's you've lived in South Carolina all your life. We're not going to tell you guys the stories because that's all boring stuff. But I want to cover this. I met you in 2008, Pat, 2009, I think, at one of the NCE events.
2008.
Trevor, where did you two guys meet?
Must have been Charlotte.
Was it Charlotte?
Yeah, maybe. It was later than you would think. I would say 2009. Is that too early?
So that had to be Myrtle Beach.
That was Myrtle.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say we met at Myrtle.
Yeah, that had to be Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
And I met Ron at Milwaukee.
Yeah.
2000.
We didn't go to that. We didn't wind up in Charlotte until Pat got that great venue that I took all the heat for. That I took the heat for because I was the one that did it. You know,
you did.
Like, yeah. No, I didn't even see this place.
You took one for the team on that one.
Pat went down there. He got it all taken care of. Him and Doug too, Leilani. You guys were all there. You were working everything out. Doug, remember, he goes, we're gonna be fine. I go, Doug, it's got to be a big hotel bar. Do you remember the bar wasn't as big as 2 bedrooms or something like that?
That was not my department on that one.
I look around like, Doug. I hit my air horn one time in there. They threw me out.
The dang air horn. That's probably best. Somebody needs to take Ron's air horn.
No, but you don't understand, man. That place, that lounge was like, it wasn't even 2 bedrooms. There was 4 or 5 seats at the bar, and then I think some room behind the bar to sit at. That was it. And I was like, Doug, this is what you gotta sit to. I go, hope this didn't cost us that much because it's not gonna hold a lot of people.
That was funny.
I don't remember any of that. As an outsider, I don't remember that. So
you didn't come to the lounge. That's why,
Wow.
That was the reality of it. But Pat knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We picked 2 hotels that were under construction, massive. We're not talking about it was workable. It was closed down, and you could go in an employee's entrance to get to your room.
Yeah.
That was a big show, though. That was a big turnout.
It was a big show.
That's where Brandon was.
It was a very successful show. So here's the thing.
Keith
the thing that we have all connected together, right, is that we met each other at networking events, man. And I think maybe that's the spin tonight, man, is How important is it to do this stuff, man? Look at the relationships we built, the business that we've done between each other. Maybe we haven't done a lot, but the connections that each of us know, that we probably sent somebody your direction one way or another. I know you called me up a little bit to say, hey, who's that guy? I called you recently to find a gas station cleaner in North Carolina. Do you remember that, Pat? You remember? He got distracted. And he found a good guy. By the way, that's a good guy. We don't have to say his name, but he's a good guy. He's cleaning he's cleaning the heck out of those gas stations. So, but give me something you called up Pat for, Trevor. It's got to be sometime you called him, even if it was just for advice. You called him.
I call Pat once a month just to make sure he's not moving into Myrtle Beach yet.
A once a month call. A once a month call.
Just once a month to make sure he's not planning on taking me out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We've got the devil in the room.
That's right.
The franchise operator.
Yeah, I just got to know what I'm up against. When he starts knocking, that's when I'm going to start.
He's the franchisor. He's not the franchisee, so that's even more dangerous.
He's both, technically. Yeah. Well, you don't own a location, do you, Pat? You don't. No.
Pat's like, no, I don't want to own a location. No, take that off. Edit that.
No, just focus on my genius. You know what I mean? Coaching and helping the franchisees.
You train a lot, right? Your training is kind of your
Yeah,
that's
that's always been actually from events, right?
Yep.
How are like, okay, somebody, what's the guy Deland? He mentioned you the other night in the podcast. I don't know. He told me you coached him, I guess.
Yep.
Was that your own coaching, or was that through? Do you want to say the organization? Was that through another organization?
Yeah, it was through another organization.
Okay. I mean, you can say the organization if you want to. I just didn't know if you want to or not. But he's got a pretty kind of crazy take on what he's trying to do as far as repetitive guys in the industry. I don't know if he's trying to wrap that into a residual income for himself for the rest of his life or what he's trying to do. But it's definitely, it sounds like my formula except in residential, not commercial. So. Okay. He's doing something very similar, which I know that's been going on a long time. A lot of guys have been doing that already, and I'm sure that
not really. It's a pretty new concept. I mean, we're breaking into that as well. We're doing a 4 time a year visit, and that's house wash, roof wash, windows, driveway, surface cleaning, and basically you just discount, huge discounts for each visit, and then you divide it by 12 times out of the year, and that's your monthly cost. It's taken off. We just started this like this month, so it's
people like it.
They love it. The right customer avatar absolutely loves it. The wrong customer avatar, you already know who it is. The high C type personality. We talked about sales personalities, and if they're a high C, most likely they want 1,000 questions every time you come to their property.
I'm not your customer, is what you're trying to say.
No, you are our customer. You are exactly who our customer is. Because you know what you want it today. And if I'm the best, you're going to hire me. You don't have no questions. You're a high D all day long.
Yeah, I just want it done.
Yeah, exactly. So if I went to you and I said, we're going to come out to your house every 3 months, 4 times a year, we're going to do this, and this. You won't ever have to worry about it again. Don't wait till your house is dirty to call us. We're going to come out in advance, and it's going to cost you $185 a month. You're going to say, deal, done.
Yeah.
Right?
It just drives me crazy when that landscaper walks by that weed growing out of the crack of the pool area.
Acts like he didn't see it.
It drives me out of my mind, man.
Right. So that's why we're
didn't see it.
We're going to make sure we don't pass
the guy saw it. I'm pretty sure he stepped on it when he was walking. I'm sure he's it just irritates me that they don't.
He had to step over it. It's 3 feet tall.
It's not that high yet, but I was swimming this morning thinking, man, I got to go get the weed stuff out of the garage. I mean, that's what I was thinking. Or
just put some bleach on it, man.
I got to get a new landscaper. One of the two.
Put some bleach on it.
Bleach.
You clean it and kill it.
We don't have any bleach here, man. I'd have to go find some bleach. Nobody's got any bleach around here. We got no bleach.
I got more bleach in my blood.
Got no bleach. Pat hasn't sold one out here yet, or have you, Pat? Have you sold a franchise?
No, we were close. Yeah, we were super close.
Yeah.
Not yet. We're in talks. I think we got 3 in your area that we're talking to right now.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's huge. I think it's, I think that reflecting on 41 years, I think that it's time. I mean, I think prior to the pandemic, maybe franchise operations weren't going to work out as well, but I think now with the way the private equity's going, and they're already buying up so many of the other trades, I think that pressure washing, I think it'll explode. I don't know who's going to wind up at the top of the food chain, but I know it's going to explode. I'm just hoping Stanley Steamer just doesn't get into it. Okay.
Oh, come on. Bright Brothers would smash Stanley Steamer.
I
Contractor
don't know.
Nation.
I don't
dude,
know. It's tough
you need to look into Contractor Nation.
It's tough to smash $79. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, the price point, yeah. But you want to know who's
But-
going to end up on
But
top?
wait a
I have
minute.
absolutely
Maybe,
no doubt.
maybe
I
that's
got
a
you,
good
bro.
thing. Maybe that's a good thing.
Don't listen to
though.
Ron. Ron's just grumpy.
No, maybe it's a good thing. If Stanley Steamer comes in, those aren't our customers, right? I mean, they're not the people that are going to use us.
That's right. Yep.
How about it, Pat? Are you doing any annual maintenance subscription model stuff, or you can't talk about it yet?
So we are. No, we are. We have a couple different options for them. We also have financing available, which is really cool. So they could finance it too. But the monthly stuff, and then we normally do, 2 times a year is what people, really like. But the monthly thing is, like you said, our market's ready for it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I built an app actually, dude. You gotta love AI, right? It took me all of 1 hour to completely build this app for my sales guys. I'd love to show it to you one day. It's you plug in the square footage, it pumps out the monthly cost. You plug in the square footage of the roof, automatically pumps out the cost, and then you basically say, okay, I'll go with house, roof, driveway, and then it says, great. Here's your discounts. Here's your price, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Smith. This is your monthly cost. We'll be out. There's an additional $100 charge for the first visit to deep clean the property, the whole spiel, right? And then after that, this is the cost. It's going to cost you this per month. We're going to do this, and this. And they sign it digitally right there on the cell phone or the tablet. Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
what
Ron?
they want, the ease.
Keep talking, guys.
Yeah, that's what they want, though, is the ease. You know what I mean? So they don't want to have to think about it. They don't want to have to get more bids, right? Like, they've been through that. And so, yeah, that's key. Make it simplistic.
I had this long process. I mean, I don't have one in front of me. I usually do. But it was like, it's like a form that it's like this, and this. These are my past dues. These people need to pay me. Maybe I should shout out. Oh, it's my brother. But yeah, there's this long drawn out sales process where the sales guy is going through the thing and there's all these complicated, and then I made the app and it was like, answer these 3 questions. And it was like, here's your price. And they just loved it, right? They eat it up. They're not looking at you like the Costco mindset's a lot better than going to the grocery store and having 80 options. Well, here's your 3 options, right? Yep. And it's going over really well. So
are you doing that on every quote?
No. So we do a one-off price. If we're coming out to just do the thing you called us to do, and then we have package pricing for that. Pat special, right, with the package pricing, but then we show them the significant discount if they did it by the month, and if they signed, we call it our wash club. If they signed up for our wash club,
nice,
what it would look like, and it goes from like our average of $1,200 to $1,400, it goes down to like $225, $250 a month, and we're going to see you 4 times a year. They love it.
Yeah.
So really, the revenue goes up almost double with the discounts with 4 visits. But obviously, every time we come out to watch the house, it's easier and easier and easier. It's not like this drawn out process. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the big thing is like you're cleaning clean houses at that point. You're just spraying, getting the cobwebs down or whatever it may be real quick.
Spot cleaning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
How quick are roofs dirty out by you?
Say again?
How quickly are like roofs getting dirty and exteriors are getting dirty down there?
Roofs will, you'll start to see spots within 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
But you will never see a spot if you're on our wash club membership, because we're going to downstream your roof. We're not going to. There's no reason to put these harsh chemicals on your roof if you maintain it. And I found that out firsthand. I don't know if you've messed with that or not, but you can absolutely clean roofs that aren't that bad just downstreaming it.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys going to have a Habib package for Phoenix? That's going to be a big. That's going to be a big thing, man. Emergency Habib cleaning.
What are you talking about?
You know when you see that big. You know when you see that big dust wall you've seen in like movies on TV and stuff. That really happens, man. Like you can't see anything, and then you have zero visibility for
Oh yeah, and you get a layer of dust and dirt on everything.
Sand. Everything's covered with sand. Parking lots look like the beach.
Wow.
Yeah. So, everybody always goes in Phoenix. Oh, nothing ever gets dirty here. It's dirty here all the time, man. It just doesn't look dirty. You know what I mean?
It's a different kind of. Yeah.
It's a film. It's a film that everything's got. You got to have windows clean here all the time. You got to have the house has to be cleaned all the time. The concrete obviously has to be cleaned all the time. So, do you guys remember when people made fun of me for price lists?
Sure. Yeah.
That's all you guys are doing right now, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Price
Anybody want to know my prices?
Price
just
list.
Shoot me a DM. I'll send it straight to you.
When did you implement the price list in when you learned the packaging stuff, Pat? I'm just curious.
I was going to say, I got it from Pat. Without a doubt, I got it from Pat.
When you did that, like when you because I don't want to mention names because I'm not mentioning names, but I know you revised the program of an early mentor, and really you implemented that system.
So yeah.
That system, because then the technician or whoever you would have a salesman, but it was easy for the salesman to figure it out and know what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the price list. Look, you can go in there and you can edit it on the fly. So like if you want to raise your prices, you can go in there and raise them a little bit for your sales guy. And not even tell them, and they won't even know because how we know about sales. We know it's a mind thing, right? And so if you go to your sales team and you're like, I'm raising my prices 10 or 15%, they're going to stop closing, right? Like they're like, oh, I'm scared. So you just do it. And the price list really helps. Yeah. Just to streamline the business.
Nobody notices a 1 cent increase per linear foot for gutter cleaning, right?
Yeah.
Except your bookkeeper and your CFO.
Yeah.
They notice.
Well, we got 10 guys watching now. That's more than I thought in the middle of the day. Of course, not in the middle of the day by you guys. It's nighttime.
7:30, man.
Did you guys eat dinner yet?
Oh yeah, dude. I gotta eat before 6:30. That's the rule.
Oh yeah. How is that? How's your health?
So it's questionable. No, I'm just messing.
It's good.
I didn't say how your mental health is.
Not much longer to live.
We know how your mental health is.
That's right.
Anybody trying to do big things, we know what your mental health is like.
That's right. No, it's good, man. I actually just got into mountain biking, so that's been good.
No motor?
No motor. But it's crazy, though, because I've broken all my bones. I say all my bones, like a lot of them on a bicycle, not on anything with a motor.
God's trying to tell you something, man.
I know. I'm just going to keep riding.
So I've been mountain biking twice in my life. Both times I separated my shoulder and dislocated it.
Oh.
So my bikes don't go well with me either, apparently.
Dude, bikes are dangerous. I mean, broken collarbone, elbow.
You feel like you're king of the world. Like, this is easy. If I fall, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Then you do 30 miles an hour down a hill and hit a pine tree, and you're like, that pine tree didn't give at all.
That'll do some damage.
Ron, what are you doing, man? We're running your show here.
I know you are, man. I like it. I'm liking it. You guys were saying I was talking too much, so I was just trying to be quiet.
We heard his feelings. Y'all need to write this date down in your calendar. This is the least amount of words Ron Musgraves has ever said in a crowd of more than 3 people.
That's not true. I was telling you I've become a better listener, and you said I was not. That's not true. No, I'm actually right now. We had about 10 in here, so I'm running a little bit more of a blast here.
I wanted to share it to my audience, but.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that yet, but I do need to learn how to do that. That's for sure.
Yep.
Pat, are you pretty good at running StreamYard?
No, but my assistant is.
She takes care of that for you, or he takes care of it.
I'm ready for that.
I just
part of
show
my
up.
life.
I just
I
show
gotta
up.
stop. I gotta stop assuming. I gotta stop being sexist and assuming your assistant's a female.
Yeah, it's not good, Ron.
Pat's never met the assistant. The assistant lives in the Philippines.
Is that what it is? He's got
Maybe.
a VA in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's the way to do it, Ron. Just saying, be more efficient.
I
sure.
know, man. I just like hollering at real people.
They what? That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, I hit somebody when I was
You
younger.
said VA, not AI.
When I was younger, man, I hit somebody with a fax machine. I threw a $2,000 camera at my head guy, and it missed. He ducked, and it hit my brand new F-350. Man, it dented it. I was really pissed off.
That's much less expensive.
Hasn't
Hit the
anybody?
F-350.
Don't you guys have any crazy stories? Come on, man. None.
Man, I've got stories that I'm not telling online. I can tell you that.
Oh, I've got stories. I put one of them out there. That one where I throw the wand in the video and stuff like that. I spent about $35,000, and we don't even have a video made yet. And I was about ready to have a conniption, man. $35,000 back in the '90s when you couldn't, we were still messing around with Polaroids doing this, and you had to have a real production crew out there. Now a 9-year-old shoots it on a cell phone, and it winds up being it's a better video than I paid $35,000 for it. It was all
and
done
that
in like
that 9-year-old's on the way to becoming a billionaire too.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? That's just how it is. It's just how it is.
But you gotta do it. You gotta do the videos, and that's where it comes. Like, so back to the VA, right? My VA is amazing. She's actually smarter than I am, I would say.
For sure.
But no, she will take videos. She can edit them for me. She will go through my email, and she like sorts everything. She'll give it to me in the morning. And so it's just like a blessing to have somebody, you know what I mean, on the other end, kind of keeping us straight, because as crazy entrepreneurs, you know how it goes, guys. Like, we're all over the place. We're like squirrel, right? And it's hard to kind of ground us. And so that's where a VA can really come in.
Yeah.
I mean, we do video calls. So I get where you're coming from, right? Like, AI is a little different. That's not what we're talking about, right? But no, it's been really good.
Yeah,
but how do I holler somebody at somebody that's in the Philippines or throw an air can?
So actually,
or throw an air can at them? You know what I mean?
Well, you can't do that. That's probably a good thing for you.
But hey, that sounds like an invention though, or
that general manager.
Like, I'll go to your house, like Uber. I'll go to your house and I'll throw something at whoever you want. You just Uber me to their house.
You Uber me to their house.
That
for $20, I will throw this water bottle.
Listening. She's an attorney now, and she defends kids, in court. That's what she does for a living. And we laugh about the air can, because when I whipped the air can at her, it left a ring right in the refrigerator that was behind her, because she ducked too. Good thing is I had a lot of people with good reflexes.
That is good. Good for you and them.
Oh man, but no, if you want a VA, Ron, Home Service VA, well, shout out right there. That's where I got my first VA, and they walk you through the whole process. They train the VA for you, so you don't have to be like, oh, I got to train somebody. You know, that dreaded training an employee, right?
So what's it cost you a month?
I mean, it's well worth it.
It ranges anywhere from $7 an hour on the low end to like 12, 14 on the high end. Mm-hmm. And most VAs look for at least 20 an hour. I mean, 20 hours a week. So my first VA was paid $9 an hour, and she worked 35 to 40 hours a week, and she was a rock star. I mean, she was better at a lot of the stuff. Like, really, they have, like tech type schools that they go to learn these actionable skills. Mm-hmm. And I've got a team of people now that, like, if it wasn't for this team, I wouldn't have any videos produced at all. They would all just be me TikToking, and it would be crap. But these guys edit it and pump it out every week for me for, pennies on the dollar, as opposed to a local editor. Yeah. So, they're working while I'm sleeping.
So I do something fun, but we're getting to 24 minutes because we're only going to stay on like maybe 30, 35 minutes. But I'm going to do something fun with you two guys. I've got this anti-guru thing right going on. I don't know if Pat's following me. He's probably not. He's too busy to follow my rhetoric. But before we do that, Pat, because I've got to prove to people that you guys are the real deal. So I have to ask you some questions that only a real guru could answer. So stand by. And
all right, here we go.
Don't call your assistant, Pat. Don't you dare.
Can't phone
but Pat,
I'd like to phone a friend.
You see, I got the Bright Brothers thing up here. Give me the 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Tell me what this is, Pat. Tell me where you've come from, where you're going now. There's a lot of people in this industry. I talk to people and they go, Pat Clark, what's going on with him? They don't know. So here it is. Tell them what's going on.
Yeah. So real quick, 30,000 foot view, started in the industry when I was 20 years old, didn't know anything about systems, business, none of that stuff. Grew the company pretty substantially. Got a business coach in 2010, changed my life. Taught me systems, taught me all kinds of things about business, marketing, you name it. And so, dude, I went after it. I mean, I remember when he said, he was like, Jesus Christ is strapped to your back. And I really boots to the ground, man. Every morning I was out handing out flyers, talking to people, whatever I could do. And I learned things, right, by talking to the customer. And I took all that stuff and just keep bringing it into the business. And so as I was growing, people were like, hey, can you come talk at events? And so, it was always back then, it was like, hey, make $1 million, make $1 million. It's not cracked out to be what you think it is, right? It's just another number. And that's not what it's about. And so you find out what your real purpose is. And it was coaching, training, and bringing people under and with you, right? And so as I was growing the business, we got up to 6-7 trucks at one location. So we started a licensing deal. We started doing licensing all over the place. Got into 9 different states with 10 locations, and then ended up partnering. So ended up selling Precision Pro Wash, selling Sales Boost, and franchising. And so back in the day, right, franchising was a bad word. Remember that, Trevor? We're like, franchising, no way, we can do it, right? And so the real thing was when we, were licensing, the hard truth was they couldn't, we couldn't tell them what equipment, what chemicals to use, what CRM, right? It was still a little fragmented. And so when we were like, let's franchise, I took a business partner on, Larry Janeski with Contractor Nation. He's already been doing it, right? He's been in business for 35 years doing it in Seymour, Connecticut. And so when I went up there, it was like Google, like no joke, guys. If you walk into the office, it's like Google 2.0. Every office is themed. He wants to show that people, built things with their hands. So you got Boomtown, you got all the tree house, literally people in tree houses. So the goal was to franchise, right? Everybody on the same CRM, the same cleaners, the same equipment. So we can, I say build it like McDonald's, but run it like Chick-fil-A. And that's where my heart and soul comes in, is like for the customer. And so we've built in systems, how to clean a house, or 10 steps to how to clean a house, our WOW service, right? Like we have WOW foreman. And so Larry actually brought in the School of Entrepreneurship, and it's called SOE. And it's a 2.5-year college course, and it teaches managers mindset, tracking. We have Pro-Am. We have like how to eat a hot dog, right? Like you're not selling hot dogs at Burger King. Okay. Like stay in your lane. So there's a lot of things in there that we bring in, and it's a training organization for exterior cleaning now, right? So Bright Brothers, exterior cleaning and holiday lights. So we really focus on the training to bring people in that go from zero to hero, right? Like they learn all the systems. We have the video training. And so we brought it all into one package through Bright Brothers.
That's awesome.
Mic drop.
And that's where he's at.
Super excited about it though, but seriously.
But you're doing a lot of traveling, so you're away from the family. That's probably one of the negatives about it. But the pro about it is, I guess you get to see all these new places. Who knows? Maybe you'll be moving to Phoenix if you make a couple more trips here.
Yeah, well, that's the goal, right? Is to be in every state. So my goal is to be over 100 locations. And we're on track, man. We're about to hockey stick. We got some really cool stuff. I can't announce yet, but really cool people. We're building the team constantly. So I'm going to be replicating myself. So I'm going to be training the next me in 6 to 8 months.
That is your most famous saying right there. I don't know who you stole it from, but that is, everybody remembers Pat Clark from Goya. And he probably can't say it anymore because he belongs to a
we can say
professional
Goya.
franchise operation.
So Ron, get this. I actually got that from my wife. She went to a conference.
No.
She came back. Yes. And dude, everything I have is from my amazing wife. It really is. Like,
is she in the room?
Behind the scenes, kicking me out of bed in the morning, guys. I don't know where I'd be. I'm just saying that right now. But no,
this is like your flowers moment.
I to hear this. She's like, Goya. And she's like, this is you. Right. And I was like, yes. And so I actually spoke at one of the events, Ron, and I had Goya, get off your ass, on the big screen, and everybody was like, yes.
It's I say it all the time now, but it's to my kids.
What are the questions, man? It's more like, get out of my house.
Don't we all?
All right, give us the questions, Ron. What are the questions?
No, there's no questions. There's no doubt that you guys are the gurus.
I'm disappointed.
You guys are the gurus. You guys are the gurus, man.
We got it, Ron. We got to get Trevor. Trevor's doing huge things.
I like the questions. Let's do the questions. Give me a guru question.
Questions. There's a two-part question. It's a two-part question. I want you to answer the annual number, and I want you to answer the per truck number. You can use a calculator, okay? You can use a calculator if you want. You've got 23 trucks in the fleet. You ended a complete year operating a full 22 trucks. What is your gross number? And I need you to get it. I need you to have it within $1.5 million. And Trevor, I want you to give me the per truck number. So Pat, you've got you use a calculator, Pat. 23 trucks, run a full annual cycle.
You're at 4.75 million in annual revenue, doing 250K.
Well, you answered you're just like every other entrepreneur. You didn't listen.
Yes, I did.
He's on it.
Your net profit is somewhere around 8 because you have way too many trucks on the road. You have too many employees, and you're only making 250. and you're only doing about 250K per truck.
So for some funny, from funny stuff, right?
What are you talking about?
No, here's some funny stuff, guys. So what are some other questions we can ask fake gurus? I mean, what do you think would sniff out a fake guru? What are the questions that would sniff one out? Like, what do you think?
Net profit is the one that's going to get them out. I mean, if you
you mean they're not making 35% or 40% with
anybody above 20% with more than 3 employees? I'm looking at them going, all right, you either don't pay yourself or you're driving $10,000 trucks. Like,
of course they don't pay themselves. They don't make any money. That's why they work for free. Didn't you know that? Everybody works for, every entrepreneur works for free.
Ron's getting negative in his older age.
You didn't read the book Profit First, right? I mean, none of you guys did.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. But no, I mean,
give us one. A red flag.
Yeah, going to that though, I mean, you're dead on, right? So net EBITDA, right? So you're going to look at EBITDA with these, so-called gurus. But the other thing is building the team, right? Like the hardships that it comes from when you stack up and you go to 4 trucks and you go to 5 trucks, right? Color coding your trucks. You got people stealing stuff off of trucks, right? To put it on if they lose a brush or whatever it is. But it's really like, when you're scaling and you're hiring, if they're like, man, I don't need to hire anybody, or I got this, you know what I mean? Those are the things that you really kind of see as smaller companies. They talk a mean game, right? But they're not building. And when you see large companies, what is it? It's the people, right? That they surround themselves. It's their leaders and how they're training leaders, not employees, right? Because you don't want to be the guy. You're the bottleneck. And so if you got these so-called gurus, they're like, I've done it. I do it. Watch me do this. No, I want to see your assistant. Like, I don't care what you did. You know what I mean? What is this guy?
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Oh, you mean they did? You mean when they do everything? We know that that's BS, right?
Well, not necessarily though. I don't want to trash
Yeah.
talk the owner operators, man. You can, if you want to make $350,000-$400,000 a year and net 20% and pay yourself $100K a
One
year,
man
you
in the
can
truck.
absolutely do that.
One man in a truck. There's no doubt in my mind. But
You can absolutely do that.
I've lived this last 20 years trying to help people scale up, and you know that we've always seen Billy Bob or Joe Bob or whatever his name is there. I always find the guys in the South, but I can't come up with a Chuck in a truck. I guess he's from the Northeast. But you get these guys, and they all sit there and they say, "I'm fine being owner operator," right? I mean, I don't know if I believe it. Do you believe that when people say that?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, I do.
I don't know if I believe it.
I absolutely do. But what they don't realize is how vulnerable they are.
Yeah.
You've been injured, Pat. You know what it is. If you break a leg, you're in deep trouble. And if the profit isn't there and you haven't built the profit in a scalable model, then it's broken as soon as you try to hire somebody.
There's a franchise owner right here. You guys know the franchise owner, right? You guys know it? Agent Clean. Veronica.
Yeah, sure.
Do you guys remember meeting Veronica? I know she knows both you guys.
Possibly.
Put me on the spot. Not cool.
And then there's Robert. He said he likes being an individual operator.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. There's a lot of pride in that. Just know how vulnerable you are.
Yeah.
It could all fall apart tomorrow. You just don't know. So that's what I don't like about it. If I can't go on a 2-month vacation and come back and be like, how'd we do? I've got a lot of questions, but
is that the Mark Williams we all know?
I don't know as many people as you, Ron.
It's going great, Mark.
We lost Pat.
No, we didn't.
Sorry, I'm back.
Sheila was there. He wants to go. He's looking at the clock. She's like, "Hey, it's time for dinner, man. We got to go."
No, I already ate.
We got 18 people. You guys are popular guys. That's the most I've had on a podcast since Facebook went live. Remember when we were going Facebook Live? We get 3,000 or 4,000 people on it. It was crazy. When it
was
first
a lot.
started,
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was nuts. Now we're lucky to get 3 or 4 people on it, not 3,000 or 4,000. But no, everybody will watch this. Hey guys, I want to introduce you guys. Anthony, you guys seen him on the shows with me. He's a good guy. He's doing the Midwest Cleaning Show, and it's a great show. He had 225 people show up last year.
Nice. Good for you.
Robert, congratulations on the 41 years, man.
Yeah.
That's my number too, 41. And I said 20 years ago, I will not be doing this for another 20 years.
Can't get away, Ron.
And here I am. You know what I mean?
I tried, man. I mean, look, I started a whole new industry. It just drug me back in like a wet
Pat,
dog.
man, I know you got to run, man. Anything you want to say in the closing of this thing, man?
No, keep at it, man. You know what I mean? Owner, operator, you want to build a big thing. Keep doing what you're doing, man. This is the best industry to be in. You got guys like Ron and Trevor. Like, they got your back. I wouldn't change a thing. I love this industry to death. I wouldn't be anywhere else, man.
That's cool. When are you going to give me a tour around Bright Brothers?
Man, soon. Very soon. Yeah, you got to see our training.
That's such a political answer.
You tell me. Hey, you tell me when, man.
Soon,
you tell me when.
Soon.
Here's my daughter, and she's in the business you're in, Trevor.
Nice. All right, fellas. I'll see you guys later.
Talk to you later, man.
Take care.
We'll close it up,
buddy.
Matt. Talk to you later.
All right. Thanks.
How can I get mentored by one of you guys? There you go.
Trevor,
there you go. There's your first client.
don't know if I'm ready for that.
It's not your first client.
Don't know if I'm ready for that.
I thought I'd throw that in there for you, man. My daughter thinks that you're like 22.
I am.
Yeah. She doesn't know you. Is it the big 4-0 this year?
Hey.
Is it big 4-0 this year?
Easy. Listen, we're on a public platform here, so I'm 39. I'm there.
It's the big 4-0, man. Black Roses.
Can't believe
Black
it.
Rose. How old is the missus? Is she younger than you?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
38.
Okay, cool. She's got a few years to go.
What's Brian saying? Brian, I'll send you a message. Cool.
All right, well, that's cool. There you go, man.
Just
There
a
you go.
baby.
See how it goes? Just a baby. That's funny.
I don't
Funny
feel like
stuff.
it. My baby is almost 16 years old, and she's my oldest, and then my 13-year-old and my 10-year-old son, or 12-year-old and 10-year-old son. My son's like this tall. He's like right here. He's gonna be a big boy.
They want to know how much. Lots.
I don't know, man.
I think it's funny.
Not there yet.
See, I think that, Trevor, I think we got to come on and talk about your idea. It's your idea.
Yeah,
I think
pitch
we got
it.
to schedule a show.
See if we can.
No, I'm not going to pitch it right now. We need
Why
to
not?
come on at a time. Get on 30 minutes on Sunday with me this week if you can. If you can
Yeah,
get on 30
I can do
minutes.
that.
30 minutes on Sunday, and we'll talk about it. I think it's a home run, man. I think it would blow. I think it would blow things away. I think I got to work up some. I'm gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT. I need some questions for gurus. I need some more questions.
Yeah, I like that segment though.
I think
we could call this something like
yeah.
weeding them out, right?
Sniffing out gurus.
Sniffing them out. Let's find out what you really know about
Sniffing
the
out
industry.
gurus. That's it.
Yeah.
Man. That's it.
I like
right?
it,
ask
man.
Ask them all those questions. It's always, hey man, it's funny. I told you that it would be big. I know some people go, you're going to get canceled. I'm like, no, I'm not going to get canceled. Only by the people that are fake. That's it. I've got the biggest one. They won't come on live with me. That's it. Fake gurus will not come on live with Ron Musgrave. They just won't do it. Not pressure washing gurus.
Robert, are you talking about artillery fungus? If you're talking about artillery fungus, the only way I've heard that you can remove that is with a bleach pen, and I don't know if that's true or not. But we just tell people it doesn't come off. But I know the way to prevent it is to tell the homeowner to turn their mulch over seasonally. Don't let it sit there for too long. Live doesn't equal real. I don't know what that means.
It doesn't mean
Mark.
because they won't come on live. He's saying that doesn't always mean everything that's the case. I agree. I think and there's always somebody that can fake it, right? I mean, there's good guys out there that've done all their homework.
Bruce, if you're serious about Bright Brothers, I've had them on my podcast, and they're the real deal, man. Their training system that they've built is top of the line. I doubt there's anything even close to it in the industry. And I know it's not cheap. They're upwards of $100K to start, and that's if there's some financing involved. So it can get expensive, but the numbers don't lie. Check them out if you're serious about it.
John, who are you asking? Are you asking me? Or are you asking Trevor? Or are you asking both of us? Because my answer is yes. I don't think Trevor's going. He wouldn't have I would say you wouldn't have as much interest in being at CETA.
I've never been.
I think though that you'll go next year to Orlando if things are still going.
2 days ago, you were trying to get me to speak at the thing. I don't understand what happened.
Yeah, you're not gonna go there. He's asking you, man. There you go. Are you
to
going?
Reno? Yeah, let's go.
You're going?
Why not?
Well,
You gonna give me a stage? You gonna put me on stage?
Get your dang thing paid.
What thing?
You can't go for free to this thing.
You want me to speak? I don't know anything about it.
Well, what do you want me to pay you? I mean,
yeah, I want you to pay for
like,
my first flight.
Send me out there.
If you stop shelf.
See, that's the reality of it is. Now, let me ask this. This is the kind of a question. Does a real guru want to be paid, or does a real guru do it for free?
Well, most
That's a
gurus. No, it's not. It's not hard at all. Most gurus have something to sell, right? They're all selling something.
So they'll do it for free and pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
I'm not selling anything, so you better give me some damn money. You better give me some damn money because I'm not selling anything yet.
Robert, what show did you go to 35 years ago? I'm curious to know where it was at. I know you said the CETA show, so you're a founding member basically.
Robert, 35 years, man.
We
That's
got
incredible.
a guy online that's been there going to it for 35 years. That's awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Hey, we had a good watch tonight. This will get over 1,000 views. You know, I always tell people, man. Everybody goes, you get 50,000 views or something like that. That's not pressure washing guys. That's not industry guys watching the video when you get over that. You know what I mean?
No.
It's just not. Orlando. My wife was beautiful and they went on the helicopter rides. Had a great time. Hey, for the 36th, then, if you don't make it out to Reno, you got to come back to Orlando next year and take that helicopter ride again. So,
Remember, we tried to get me and Pat to show up at the Atlanta Young Guns event and land on a helicopter. You tried to get
I
on
know
that.
I tried, but you guys, we couldn't get it done.
Couldn't pull it off.
No. Would that have been funny, though?
It'd been fun.
Haven't seen the stream this many people in a long time. Only 5 or so of us. Okay. Well, he's saying, Mark, I think you'd be surprised. He's a guy, I believe Mark is either from North Carolina or South Carolina.
Where are you from? I'm just south of Myrtle Beach, Mark.
Mark, where are you from?
By the way, I'm gonna do a shameless plug of my podcast, Through the Noise. Y'all go check me out. I interview business owners. A lot of times it's in our industry, a lot of times it's not. But Through the Noise, Trevor
Want to
Steele.
be on?
Check
you
it out.
Want to be on the cast? PM him.
PM.
Talk to his VA.
At the Huge, man. I completely forgot the Huge was going on right now. If I'm gonna be honest with you. That's crazy. John Tornaby.
John T.
He's been around a long time too.
John T, hold on. Hang on a second. John T's there. He's in the house. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I got the Cedar hat you sent me. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. John Tornabenny's garage cleaning class. Reno. All 3 students will be there. I'm just messing with you, John.
Mark,
John's got a full house at the Huge. I think 50 students.
That's awesome, man.
I think he made like $50,000. He'll speak. I always joke around with John being the highest paid speaker in the industry because he'll make $50,000 in 5 hours.
Mark, you're in Tennessee. Go look up my boy Joshua Brown if you don't know him with Brown's Pressure Washing. Awesome dude, man. Ron's not allowed at the Huge.
I posted that Ron Musgrave's built the Huge.
They've got guards at the doors to make sure
funny.
that doesn't happen.
They got a picture of me on the wall.
They got a bounce check.
This guy can't come in.
That's funny.
That's fun.
This
That's
is fun, man.
Ohio.
Why not Huge for Ron? Oh, can't do that, Mark. Public forum.
Because I started it with a bunch of these guys that started it, but they don't even own it anymore. Those guys are long gone. Long gone.
Political answer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the truth.
You know what though? That list is growing of people that can't go, and I'm probably on that list now too because I'm talking to you.
Is that what it is? You talk to
It's
Ron
not you.
Musgrave.
It's not you, man. It's there's a lot of people. Seriously, there's some alienation going on. I don't understand it. I never understood it, right? I'm good friends with Ron. I'm good friends with whoever. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand the controversy in our industry, but
No, I can tell you what it is. I do things for free, and nobody likes that. No, nobody that's charging likes that. They just haven't figured out the formula yet that I know. and that's the whole problem with them.
Stay tuned next Sunday, 6:30.
I mean, I've been running around with John Tornabenny. Every event he goes to, he makes $20,000 teaching. My event's free. Figure it out. I mean, is it that tough for people to get? You know, when you come to NCE events, did you think the event was really free? Did you, Trevor? Did you think it was free?
No, of course not.
No, it's not free. Nothing's free. Nothing's actually free, right? That's the way it goes. There it is. I stated it on a huge live podcast. It went quiet. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I would like a copy of that, though. That would be funny. I could replay it and watch the silence. Well, hey, man, let's see Sunday night. Let's come back on Sunday night and let's talk about that. Let's talk about that on Sunday night. So we got something going on, guys, on Sunday night. Don't miss it. I'll give myself a plug. 6:30. I'm putting anybody on the podcast. You can come on. I don't care if you're out in the audience. If you want to come in and you want to say something, that's going to be this podcast on Sunday nights, guys. Wednesday, I'll be talking with Tim Cray about the CETA show, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Make sure you guys don't miss that. We'll be talking about the other things. My co-host, Anthony, will be helping me with that. He's going to run down the CETA show. We now know Trevor's going. He just said he is. Now he can't be a liar because we have it here on the thing. He's got to get signed up, and then he's got to go. And then I'm going to talk to him about a speaking engagement. So, but look forward to that. But I appreciate you coming out here, Trevor. Pat, thanks for coming out, man. You want to take us out? Take us out. Go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
Take us out. Say adios.
I thought you just did a good job.
Bye-bye.
Really enjoyed it. This is fun. I love talking shop. Ron's always fun, even when he talks too much, which is usually the case. Just kidding. Love you, Ron. Thanks, y'all.